Hi guys, how you all doing? So it is no longer news that our last China importation training for the year is commencing 21st of December. Yes, 21st of December. It is one training that you don't want to miss. Trust me, even if you've gone through any importation training, this is not like one of those. This is completely different. I mean, there are loads of things, new things that you'll be learning when it comes to importation from China. So I've been getting questions like, Oni, what and what will you be covering, this and this. I said, you know what, let me just make this video dedicated to that. So please watch to the end, right? I'm going to explain what you'll be taking home from this training, what you'll be learning, the new stuff you'll be learning and all that. Remember I said it is not like anyone we've done before. This is completely different. So the first thing you'll be learning from this training is how to import from China to Nigeria to Ghana to Cameroon to Ivory Coast, any African country, right? That is the first thing, how to import from China to your country. Now when it comes to importing this stuff from China, there are processes involved. Now it is that processes involved that we are breaking down and explaining in bits, so you'll be able to do it yourself. Most people usually pay procurement agents to do this stuff for them, and I mean, when you pay procurement agents, sometimes it's a lot, and I just feel you can do this yourself. In fact, currently you can even pay with your card. Most Nigerian bank cards are working perfectly fine on 1688. So if you have the knowledge of how to go about it is to your own best interest, because you'll be saving money for procurement charges and you'll be able to take your time and buy exactly what you want, not procurement agent doing the stuff for you. So the processes is what we'll be learning. First, you're going to learn about Alipay. In as much as Alipay has its up and down, trust me, Alipay is so good, and if you register your Alipay properly, I mean, it will last you for a very long time. You'll be able to use it to make loads of transactions. Now I've been seeing some videos online trending that Alipay has been deactivating people's Alipay accounts. Alipay account that used to be verified, all of a sudden it is no longer verified and all that. Yes, it happens. One thing you want to know with Alipay is that whenever they notice any glitch on your Alipay system or their server, they are going to block your account. They are going to deactivate it. That is why I told you guys that if you want to verify your Alipay account and you don't have an international passport, ensure that you're using somebody that is close to you. I mean, somebody that is physically present in the location where you are based, because you can just wake up one morning and your Alipay account is deactivated. That actually happened to me a few days ago. One of my Alipay account that was verified, all of a sudden it's unverified. But since I have the person's passport I use, because that's not my main Alipay account, I use my husband's passport for that particular registration. My husband is available, his passport is also available, so all I need is just scan his face, scan him holding the passport, and that's that. It was verified again. We are good to go. Alipay working 100% fine. Now when it comes to registering Alipay account, there's something most people don't understand. The time zone actually matters. It is something most people don't understand. I have tested and I have seen that yes, time zone actually affects Alipay account. I don't know how to explain this better here, but trust me, you're going to learn about this in the training. The time you're using to register your Alipay account, you're using to go through the verification process, it matters, because these people, their time and our own is not the same, so there are process involved. So you're going to be learning everything that has to do with Alipay, how to verify it, and then very importantly guys, you're going to be learning how to link your Alipay, your Taobao and your 688. I usually say this a lot, that linking these three apps is so very important. It is vital. I mean, if you don't link these three apps together, let's say your Alipay is not working and you are unable to log into your 1688 with Alipay, you can just securely log into your 1688 with your Taobao. I mean, you have options. It is important for you to know how to link these three apps together. Another thing you'll be learning is how to use multiple Alipay accounts. Say you have an Alipay account that you have reached your limit or it is no longer working, how to deactivate that one and add another one. You can add multiple. 1688 gives you, you know, the space to add multiple Alipay accounts. You're going to learn how to do that. Again, you're going to learn, very importantly, my people, how to vet suppliers. You already know that there are a lot of scammers on 1688. I mean, it's no longer news. It is happening every now and then. People are always getting, I mean, scammed on that platform. So you're going to learn how to vet the suppliers you're buying things from. Very, very important. I mean, you don't just see stuff on that page and you go about just adding to carts, making payments. It doesn't work that way. Having the knowledge of, you know, knowing how to source for this supplier, knowing if this supplier is legit or not, it is so important. And it is something that you need somebody that is experienced to teach you. That it's not something a newbie can come teach you. It's not something you just learn from the blues. You need somebody that is experienced to teach you all of that. It is not just about return rate. It is not just about reviews. It is not just about that. I mean, there has been a lot of controversy around return rates. I'm going to explain it better. I mean, for you to understand in that particular training. I already established that return rate on 1688 is not the same meaning that return rate has generally. Return rate on 1688 is actually repurchase rate. If you go to your Google, if you go to your browser and you type what is return rate, it will tell you the number of customers that bought a particular item and then they return it, which is good. On Amazon, it is the same. On Jumia, it is the same. But on 1688, it is not same. Their own is like the opposite. It is the number of people that have bought and are returning to buy. That is their repurchase rate. Do you understand? You know, the page is actually in Chinese. We translate it to get return rate, and it's kind of confusing for some people. So I will explain better how to vet suppliers, how to ensure you're buying, especially for those of you that will be buying stuff in bulk, how to ensure you're buying from factory. Trust me, if you're buying stuff in bulk, you can actually negotiate very, very well with your supplier, with your manufacturer. You can negotiate price. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Again, I'm going to also teach you how to get sample products. Before now, these people can give you sample products for free, but because they notice that people are just using it to get free products, you need to drop something. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Another aspect of this training that is so important is shipping. It is not just you buying. How do you get it down to your country? What type of shipping agent should you be using? There are loads of shipping agents that, if you're not careful, they will ruin your business for you. I mean, they will ruin your business for you. So you need to ensure that you're working with shipping companies that, you know, are legit, are trusted, and are reliable. And I'm gonna share about 3 that I am using with you guys. I'm gonna show you that yes, I am using the shipping agent. I've been using them for a while, so that you will know that this is something you can use anytime, any day. These shipping companies or these shipping agents, they have warehouses in Lagos, Onitsha, Kano in Nigeria. They have in Cameroon, they have in Togo, they have in Kenya. I mean, it's scattered all around Africa and even Dubai, right? You're going to learn how to use this shipping agent very well. You're also going to learn how to calculate. You know, if you're buying stuff for business, you should know how to calculate. If you don't know how to calculate your landing costs, especially also for people that do pre-order, if you don't know how to calculate your landing costs, sorry, you'll be running at loss. You will be running at loss. So having this knowledge of calculating your landing cost is so important for both air and sea cargo, not just air and sea. I'm going to use board to break it down, teach you bit by bit, so that even if you're sleeping and they wake you up, you'll be able to calculate. I mean, if you buy something, you should have an estimate of what your shipping cost is going to look like. Those of you that are doing pre-order, if you pre-order stuff, you should have an estimate of what your shipping cost is going to look like. Not when they give you your shipping cost, you are like, wow, how is it this much? No, you should have an idea, an estimated range of what it will look like. So you'll be learning this and many more. You'll also be learning how to do procurement. Procurement is something that can give you small money here and there, right? I have people that are doing procurement and I can tell you that they are making big bits from it. You'll be learning how to do procurement, how to get the best R&B rate, how to pay with your bank cards and all that. I mean, a whole lot. This is like me trying to give you a few of them, but everything that has to do with 1688. Please note, we are not covering WeChat, because I've been seeing questions like, Onyi, are you verifying WeChat in this training? The answer is no. How possible is that? I'm not verifying WeChat, right? No WeChat, no Pindodo, no Taobao, no Tmall, strictly 1688. Let me tell you guys something. If you're a newbie in importation, people will confuse you. They'll tell you, oh, you will get things cheaper on Pindodo, on Tmall, on Taobao, on story. But if you're into it, I mean, if you're into it for business, you would understand that 1688 is the biggest of them all. 1688 is where you get factory. You know, factory that people usually travel all the way to China to go visit. You'll be able to see those factory on 1688. So it is that juicy, it is that sweet. You will be able to find this factory, talk to them, negotiate price with them, buy from them. They package and pack everything to your shipping company warehouse. You don't necessarily need to travel. So you're going to learn all of this. 1688 is the baba of them all, if you get me, and that's why we are focusing on 1688. You can get anything. And also, for those of you that want to import electronics, phones, I mean gadgets, you need to understand that you need the knowledge. This and many more are the stuff you'll be learning for just 15,000 naira. If you've not registered, there's a link down in the description, in the comments, and also my WhatsApp number is on the screen. Kindly register. You will find it very, very helpful, because it is packed. It is what? It is packed. So I can't wait to see you all in class from the 21st of December. I love you.